welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Hello. We're going to work on a strap. If you remember from last episode, why I put this away for a little bit again was simply because my straps were not the same size. So I was well planning on my part, so we are going to make 2 more straps to match, and then we can get on with my life, and it'll be great. So glad you're here today to watch me struggle. So let's measure here. And because I'm from Canada, and I'm crazy like that, we're going to do centimeters. So this one, from here, keep going, hold it. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sure sounds like it's a wild time in my living room right now. A little more. Okay, so this one here comes out at a whopping 73 centimeters. Okay, so we have one for 73 centimeters. Now this one, I believe, is the shorter one. Because one of them was a little tiny bit, about that much shorter, but they're already done right up, and I did not want to take it apart. But I do have 2 bags that I'm trying to put together. 50. Okay. Sure is twisty though. But I don't think that's necessarily in a bad way. Now, 173 and the other one is 83. So that's more than just a little bit of a difference, right? About 83. Okay. So I am right. They are totally not the same size. I'm just going to take a moment to count. Alright, I've counted 111. And I'm going to guess 2 extra. So let me find my end here. And a beautiful silver gray here is a Bernat Pounder. No dye lot, 4-ply. This thing weighs a ton. So to use a 4.5 millimeter, I'm using A4 because I'm crazy like that. And I want it to be a little bit snug because I want it to hold some weight. It's super important that we're able to do that. So 111. You remember that for me? Because I already forgot. I'm kidding. Hiccups. Feels like I'm about to get the hiccups. I hope not. 1. Now I seem to be doing a lot of chaining in the last couple days. Nice close-up chainings. How's that feel? Lovely, of course. I'm just going through. Okay, so I'm going to probably measure it again when I get to the desired length and hold it against the other one, because I'm sure that's what I did last time, but somehow in between, one of them ended up 10 centimeters, almost exactly 10 centimeters bigger. Not what I wanted. I mean, I could have just fudged it and put the 10 centimeters inside the bag, right? But I don't think that's what I want to do. Oops, sorry, my bad. Okay, that's not quite there. But we will hold it here to here. Yeah, once I get this shaped properly, this is going to be a pretty stiff, but yet soft. It's got a good strength to it. See, it's really quite nice. And it's probably because part of it is the yarn and part of it is because I used a smaller hook is why it's got a bit of a curl to it. And I know that, so got all twisted here. And keep going and going and going and going and going and going. I'm getting to a point where I think I have to replace my little tape measure soon-ish. I don't really want to, so I'm trying my best not to be all wild with it. I definitely hide it from the kids because we all know what's going to happen if the kids find it. It's going to be just like a tape measure. And I can't say anything because I used to do that to my mom's tape measure and get into lots of trouble when I was a kid. It's just so much fun. Until you get snapped back with it, like it hits you in the face or the hand or something fun like that, and then you hurt yourself, and then you're crying, and your mom's like, I told you not to touch it. It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Okay. This is going along very nicely. See how it just pulls through. Just a simple twist. I've seen the reel where the person's like, do. I can't do that. If you can do it, wow. So we're going with 83 centimeters here. So we're just a little past 80 on here. We're going to measure up. And then I'm going to count to make sure I have the same count. We're at 58. 58 is right here. Thank you for tangling up in my yarn. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay, we are at 78, so we need another couple centimeters. So maybe about 6 or more. Let's go with 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just got a feeling that 7's going to be my magical number on this one. And we are 1 too many, so it was 6. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to pause for a moment. You won't even notice me gone. I'm just going to do a quick count. Be right back. Okay, I think I'm on the right track. But you never know. Okay. Put that in there, and we're just going to do 2. I'm going to test again very, very shortly. because I want to make sure that this is going to be right. I feel like I might be using the wrong hook size. Am I using the wrong hook size? Are my stitches the same size? That's important, right? Because if I'm using the wrong hook, I'm never going to get it the right way, right? Yeah, that looks the same. They look to be the same. Okay. Don't mind me. My little sick-addled brain here is just wondering if maybe I'm making a mistake because my stitch number, I counted 111 on the one that's done, and this one definitely at 111 had a space like that much. So, I don't know. Maybe it gets bigger, but that makes no sense. Why would it be bigger? Alrighty, we're looking really nice. Just totally reminds me of the my Halloween project I'm working on over here. Earlier, yesterday, and yeah, they are not the same. Here we go. And that, folks, is how we do it. We're just doing a chain, and then we're doing a simple single crochet, and then in our next row we're doing a single crochet, but we're bringing it in past this and down into here. So it's up here, but it goes all the way down there, and that's probably where I'm going to see a size issue. So that's what I'm hoping before I get into the last two rows. That maybe the third row is where I'm going to find out whether or not I am out to lunch, because I have a feeling that that's where it's getting its discrepancy is once that row gets in. So I remember correctly, when I last made one, I just went by the count, not so much the length. Because this was 83. The end result was 83 on the one right under me, right? And these ones will have to go on the bigger bag, which is all ready for straps. And once I get the straps on, boom, we're laughing. I just have to put in the middle. Sorry, the liner. Why am I saying middle? My goodness. And we're going to keep going. Nicely done. This is going along very nicely. I'm going to have to do some armbands for my daughter's costume, so I'm thinking probably just going to do it in maybe a double crochet with maybe what I'll do is I'll do a row of single crochet like this, do a double crochet row, and then a row of single crochet, just to frame it, so to speak, because I am going to have to attach it to her arms, which are going to be in pants. I know it sounds weird, but this character has these crazy sleeves, and I'm going to have to do some that fit my daughter's arms, and then I'm also going to have to do some that are a bit wider. I also think I gotta find a gray business shirt. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Like, it's a lot to make these costumes. And my other daughter, well, I think she wants to be a cat, a ghost, a fireman, a fairy. It changes from day to day. So we do have a cute Pikachu dress that I'm just going to throw on over her winter clothes. And she should be good to go. It's a little tiny bit big for her. But it is very, very cute, and she can be Pikachu. I think she'll enjoy that. Normally I would make her something, but there's been times with all my kids where we've had years where I don't make their costumes. And sometimes they go crazy and want me to make something insane. So my middle daughter is very much a DIY, do-it-yourself person. She loves making things from scratch. We broke down a couple boxes of cereal boxes yesterday. The cereal was old, and so I got rid of it. Simply because it was so stale and quite a bit expired that no one in the house wanted to eat it, and it wasn't getting eaten. So it is going to a composting situation, which is fantastic. So we emptied out the box and the bag and separated everything, and my husband was ready to recycle the boxes, and I was like, oh yeah, no, if you make those disappear, don't offer them to her first. We will pay. She will be very, very angry. Sure enough, as soon as I pointed them out to her, she was like, those are mine, went and hid them in her art area, her little corner that she has set up for herself, and yeah. She's figuring out how to make little flowers. She wants to make little flower pots and put little paper flowers in them. And knowing her, she's going to do a spectacular job. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. I will get back to you on how this is going to work out. I'm not sure that this is going to be the same size, but I'm going to try with this beautiful silver gray. Gorgeous. Love it. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye!